Armored cases for your AirPods Pro? Let's check them out. Dave Taylor here with my Apple AirPods Pro, and I really like these. These are really great earbuds. Definite step up from the regular AirPods, and having that active noise canceling makes a world of difference. But to be fair, it is a pretty slim case, and it makes me anxious that it's going to get banged or broken or scratched. I mean, I like things to be pretty pristine. So enter AirPods Pro cases, and I got two different cases from Urban Armor Gear, and it's a pretty mixed bag. Let's start with the one that I don't think is particularly great. This is their silicone case, and you can see the design looks really cool, right? So this is military grade silicone, so it's mil standard 8015G. It's ostensibly weatherproof. It has a really well designed and very cool lightning port cover, but the AirPods Pro don't really fit in it very well. Let me show you what I mean. So here are my AirPods Pro, and here's the case, and I slip it in the front, and first thing you notice is that the seam of the hinge is way above the top of the lower portion of the case. So that's curious, because then when we put the top on, number one, it doesn't quite fully fit. So there's just a tiny little bead, a tiny space between the top and bottom. But much more of a problem is that when you open it, then you can see in this close-up, the lid actually is at a different hinge point than the actual case cover. So that's pretty awkward design. Now, it does close and it does open, so ostensibly it is entirely functional, but there's still some issues. Now, first off, lightning port cover on the bottom. I like that. You just push that in and you have a much better seal, and this makes it pretty darn protective. This is actually going to be able to handle a lot of abuse, but it still has some other issues. Number one, there is an indentation on the silicone on the front and the back so that you can ostensibly see the light if you push the button. So I have pushed the button and I can't see the charging light. Now, on the other Urban Armor Gear case, you'll see that it works perfectly. But this one, I don't know, did they not have time to fully debug the design or something? So that means that while ostensibly it does support wireless charging, and there's no reason to believe it wouldn't, it's hard to tell because you can't see the light. So kind of frustrating all in all. And this charger, by the way, this is an OtterBox wireless charger. It's a wireless charger. So wireless squared, not sure what we should call this. So also comes with a carabiner, which is probably a good thing. Not really a fan of this. I'm really kind of frustrated with its fit and with the fact that I can't see the charging light from my AirPods Pro through this. But I'll give you the specs. This is, like I said, the silicone case comes in black orange as a color pair, or orange, or this, which is olive drab, or black. And it is $29.95 at urbanarmorgear.com. So let's switch to the other one, because the other one's actually much more fun, and the other one's actually a better protection anyway. So this other one is their hard case, and this one is pretty dang rugged. So let's see here. It is much more tough. This is a polycarbonate exterior, and it has a soft touch interior, and it's a really different design because it's a hinge and you push and it opens up, and there is your AirPods Pro case. So interesting design, and all you have to do is make sure you have the logo on the front, and I push it in, and that is pretty darn well secure and tough. This is, what is it, IP65 weatherproof. It's mil standard 810G. I'm pretty sure that if I left this on the hood of my car and it flew off on the highway at 75 miles an hour, and then I found it and picked it up again and popped it open, that my AirPods would be totally fine. That's pretty sweet. And like I said, comes with a carabiner, and this one actually is great because they sidestepped that whole matching hinge issue on the lid, so this just opens up. Super easy. And it closes, and there is no way that when you have this thing closed, there is no way you're going to have the earbuds fall out of the case. It's just not happening. So lots to like here, not the least of which is that if I put it on my wireless charger, we will put it on here, and I will put it on, and there actually is not only a space for the light, but let's see if it works. There we go. It lights up, so I can see that it's wirelessly charging. So can't really fully explain it. It also, like I said, has a lightning port cover on the bottom, and that's all very nicely done. If you're going to pick one of these, pick this one. This is the hard case. It only comes in this black and orange color pair, but the fact that it does wireless charging, that you can see the light, that it doesn't have any issues with the top hinge or anything like that, and this is really super tough. I feel like I could throw this at the camera, break my camera, pick this up from all the pieces, and it would still be perfectly fine. It's that tough and rugged. This is a great case for your AirPods Pro. If you're the kind of person that is worried that you just get into tough situations and you don't want to break it. So add a carabiner, put it on your backpack, and you know, I don't care where you are and what you're doing, this is a solid option for you. So this one's definitely the winner. Now, both of these, like I said, are available at urbanarmorgear.com. But before I tell you the price of this one, let me ask if you can subscribe to my channel. Really appreciate when you do that. It's just one click away. Thank you. And obviously, I'm pretty honest with stuff because I'm pretty sure when they sent this to me, they didn't expect that I would say it doesn't really fit your AirPods very well. But the good news is this one does. This is the hard case from Urban Armor Gear for your Apple AirPods Pro, and it's $39.95 at urbanarmorgear.com. And check around, you can probably find it a little less expensive, but if you're looking for the toughest, the most rugged case for your AirPods Pro, this is my choice right now, and this is what I'm going to keep my AirPods in because it adds a lot of bulk, but it sure adds a lot of protection. So with that, this is Dave Taylor, and I'm going to get back to some listening, which means I'll catch you in my next video.